Joyful adventure, audits come, join the ride. Joyful adventure.
Welcome back to Joyful Adventure Audits. Here we are in September 2025, standing on Bissell Street in Birmingham, continuing our ongoing series documenting the lost pubs that once formed the heartbeat of this great city. We've been exploring these vanishing community spaces for years now, building up hundreds of videos that chronicle a tragedy unfolding before our eyes. Today I'm looking at something that perfectly captures the quiet devastation of Britain's pub crisis. The CatherineODonovan stands here like a sleeping giant, the pub sign still hanging proudly, windows intact, no boards blocking the view inside. But make no mistake, this place is as dead as any boarded-up ruin we've explored. It's just died more quietly. What makes this story fascinating is the journey this building has taken through different identities. This wasn't always the CatherineODonovan. Originally, this corner was home to the Beehive, a name that conjures images of busy, buzzing community life, workers coming and going like bees to a hive, the constant hum of conversation and laughter. Then it became the Pig and Whistle, one of those wonderfully quirky English pub names that makes you smile. There's something beautifully irreverent about the Pig and Whistle. It suggests a place that didn't take itself too seriously, where you could have a laugh and be yourself. But the most poignant chapter is its final incarnation as the CatherineODonovan. This wasn't just another corporate rebrand. The pub was named after its publican, CatherineODonovan herself. She put her own name above the door, made this place so much her own that it literally became known by her name. That speaks to something beautiful about the traditional British pub system. CatherineODonovan wasn't just an employee, she was the heart and soul of this establishment. When locals said "I'm popping round to Catherine's," they were visiting someone who knew their names, their usual drinks, their troubles and triumphs. This was a Banks pub, part of that great Wolverhampton brewery that served the Black Country and beyond for generations. Banks pubs had a reputation for quality, for community focus, for understanding what local people wanted. When you saw the Banks name, you knew what you were getting: proper beer, proper service, proper hospitality. Here's what breaks my heart about this closure. Look at it, the building's in decent condition, the sign's still there, it just looks paused. Like Catherine might walk up any moment, unlock the door, and start pulling pints again. There's no vandalism, no decay, no obvious reason why this couldn't be serving the community right now. That's the quiet tragedy of modern pub closures. It's not dramatic destruction, it's just silence. The gradual realization that doors haven't opened for months, that lights aren't coming on at opening time, that CatherineODonovan has served her last pint and moved on. What happened here is happening across Birmingham at a rate that should terrify anyone who cares about community life. We're not losing these pubs to fire or demolition, we're losing them to economics, to changing habits, to the slow strangulation of rising costs and falling footfall. The progression from Beehive to Pig and Whistle to CatherineODonovan tells the story of how pubs tried to reinvent themselves, to find new identities, new ways to connect. Each name change represented hope, optimism, someone believing they could make it work where others had struggled. Catherine clearly believed in this place enough to put her name on it. That's not a decision you make lightly. That's someone saying, "This is mine, this is what I'm known for, this is my legacy." The fact that it still carries her name even in closure is both touching and heartbreaking. Standing here, I wonder about Catherine herself. Where is she now? Does she ever drive past and see her name still hanging there? Does it make her proud or sad? Did she fight to keep this place open? Or did she see the writing on the wall? These are the human stories behind the statistics. Every closed pub represents someone's dream, someone's livelihood, someone's pride. When we lose places like the CatherineODonovan, we're not just losing buildings, we're losing the ambitions of people who believed in community. The three different names also tell us about the desperation in the industry. The constant rebranding, searching for that magic formula that might bring customers back, the willingness to try anything rather than accept defeat. What strikes me most is how quiet this closure is. No drama, no protest, no campaign to save it. Just silence. The CatherineODonovan has joined the ranks of Britain's ghost pubs, places that look like they could open tomorrow but probably never will. This is more unsettling than boarded-up ruins. At least with those, Death is obvious, final. Here, there's still hope hanging in the air, still the possibility that this is temporary, that Catherine might return, that the Beehive's buzz might start again. If you remember any of this pub's incarnations, the Beehive, the Pig and Whistle, or the CatherineODonovan, please share your memories in the comments. Did you know Catherine herself? What was the atmosphere like? When did you last see it open? We've documented hundreds of these lost Birmingham pubs now. Each represents a piece of social history, a gathering place that helped knit communities together. Check out our massive playlist to see the full scope of what we're losing. The CatherineODonovan might look like it's sleeping, but I fear it's sleeping the eternal sleep. Another bank's pub gone, another publican's dream ended, another community left a little more disconnected. Until next time, this has been Joyful Adventure Audits. Keep sharing your stories, because without them, places like this truly disappear forever.
CatherineODonovan stands so still. Her doors are shut, her voice is nil. A sign that swings like a whispered tale through Birmingham's fog, a memory pale. Beehive to pig wills they tried, 3 names carved deep where the laughter died, but you can't name a heart back to its beat. On the corner of old Bissell Street. The bar once hummed with tales and cheers. Now it's soaked in dust and forgotten years. Pints poured for ghosts who still remain. Echoes of joy now whisper pain. If walls could sing, they'd sing of sorrow. No promise left for a brighter tomorrow. Beehive to pig wells they tried, 3 names carved deep where the laughter died, but you can't name a heart back to its beat. On the corner of old Bissell Street. Jukebox that played its final tune under the flicker of a neon moon. Where are the hands that raised their glass? The songs that lived, the moments that passed. No boards on the windows, no signs to explain. The bars still stand empty like ghosts in the rain. Catherine's laugh, it lingers a shadow of sound, but the beehive's quiet, no more rounds. The buzz is gone, it's gone, it's gone. No clinking glass, no midnight song. The heart of Bissell beat its last. A memory now, a faded past. The taps ran dry and the laughter too. The street feels colder without the crew. No cheers, no fights, no stories told. The hive is quiet, the air went cold. Echoes whisper through the air. Was it neglect or just despair? The walls once strong, now frail and thin. Another bank's pub lost to the wind. The buzz is gone, it's gone, it's gone. No clinking glass, no midnight song. The heart of Bissell beat its last. A memory now, a faded past. No boards, no decay, just silence remains. Where Catherine pulled pints through joy and pain. The beehive's buzz is a story untold. Its warmth has faded. The night's gone